Well, the Teachers Service Commission is faced with a new headache of hiring the 46,000 junior secondary school teachers on permanent and pensionable terms. Now, this is after Treasury allocated only 13.4 billion shillings for the exercise, 5 billion shillings less than the 18.7 billion shillings appropriated by the National Assembly Budget and Appropriations Committee. TSC had told Parliament that it required 30 billion shillings to hire all the 46,000 teacher interns on permanent and pensionable terms. Safina Ouma explores the budget shortfall that comes at a time when JSS teachers are expected to take home over 50,000 shillings, up from the 20,000 shillings monthly stipend they are currently entitled to.
With an allocation of 656.6 billion shillings, the education sector was among the sectors that got the lion's share of the budgetary allocations for the financial year 2024-2025. The allocation includes 358.2 billion shillings set aside for the Teachers Service Commission, whose key priorities will include the hiring of junior secondary school teachers. National Treasury proposed an allocation of 13.4 billion shillings for conversion of 46,000 JSS intern teachers to permanent and pensionable terms. The allocation is an addition to the 8.3 billion shillings that had earlier been proposed by the Budget and Appropriations Committee, which targeted 26,000 teachers. While the news may have been a relief to the JSS teachers who until recently were on strike, demanding better pay and the conversion of their contracts to permanent and pensionable, the figure contained in the budget proposal read by the National Treasury Cabinet Secretary Njuguna Ndung'u was about 5 billion shillings less than what the chair of the National Assembly Budget and Appropriations Committee, Ndindi Nyoro, had stated as allocation for the exercise.
We have put 18.7 TSC, and we have requested TSC to hire all the JSS interns, all the 46,000.
Is how to effectively utilize the current allocation to finance the new terms for the JSS teachers. Under the current terms, a JSS intern teacher on a one-year contract gets a 20,000 shillings monthly stipend, but takes home only 17,000 shillings after statutory deductions. But if converted to permanent and pensionable, the JSS teachers will now start with a basic salary of about 30,000 shillings and other allowances like a house allowance, a commuter allowance, varying depending on the location of deployment by TSC, leave allowance and medical insurance cover.
Once you're confirmed now, stipend is different from salary. So it will move from 17,000 to 52,000. Now, I've not put in terms of those who are in maybe in municipality areas, city allowances, no. Generally, for senior school teachers, for junior school teachers, because there's a different category of the way they are graded, it will be 52,000. For the primary teachers, it will go up to around 26,000.
The teachers want the supplementary budget to factor in the deficit to accommodate all the 46,000 intern teachers in employment.
It is 46,000. We are not getting divided at any point because all of us are teachers, and when the court ruled, it did not say it is illegal for 26 and it is legal for 20. It said it is illegal for all the interns. So hiring of teachers into permanent and pensionable is happening for the 46,000.
In the meantime, pressure is also mounting on the teachers' employer to reinstate the 742 JSS intern teachers whose contracts were terminated on grounds of professional misconduct. Safin Achieng Ouma, Citizen TV.